Ready to get this YouTube video started?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Wendling Farms. Here we have a mixing station.
Yeah, we're going to try to do our own hot loads at the farm.
Dump chemicals in here. They run through this pump. Here's our flow meter. And then that takes it all the way to our tanker.
You got to have 30 inches from a pump before and after the flow meter.
For it to count correctly.
Correctly, yeah.
This is a portable mix station. Got it on a big pallet here. So we'll just be able to take the forklift, set this next to our tank. Whenever it's winter time, we'll put it in the old shop, let it sit. We can really just move it around whenever we want to. I mean, if there's a ton of rain coming and we don't want all this sitting outside, we just pick it up with the forklift and set it in the shop or a shed.
Right on. That's the plan. We'll update you when we got water flowing through it.
Yeah. We're going to be like scientists out here in the barn lot.
This here.
That thing right there, that's your jug wash. So you dump your jug in here, take the jug, flip it upside down, press it on there, and water will come out, clean the jug. First up on my to-do list is change the engine crankcase filter. Need to get that changed on the 470. We need to get this tile plow unhooked because both these quads will be put on anhydrous bars. We finished up chiseling yesterday. This tractor's been serviced except for this engine crankcase filter. Need to get that put on here this morning. The 580 needs a full service. So when I get this tractor done, I'll take the 580 out, blow it off, let it warm up, come in here, drop the oil, get the oil changed, fuel filters changed, get it greased, ready to go. This crankcase filter is not my favorite thing to change. It's kind of tucked away up here. I need to take this shield off, which is broke. Yeah. That piece there is supposed to go across and connect. That's broke. When in doubt, just bring it all. Ought to have everything I need right here. What do we need here? About a 10 millimeter? No. Need about 12. Nope, we need a 13. Yep, 13 millimeter on that inside there. Okay, step number 1 is complete. I gotta take 6 bolts off here, then this cover will pop back, and then I'll be able to get to the filter. There's 3 bolts on the outside and 1 in the middle. They'll hold this thing on. Here it is. You want to see inside of the crankcase? There it is. The tricky part is getting these bolt holes lined up. All right, that's all done.
Channel 1.
Okay, crankcase filter put in, reset the hour counter.
Toyota says they're going to invest a lot of money for some plants here in the United States in the future. And he's been in Korea, I think, in Japan. He's been with the Chinese leader as well.
Don Bishop is the secret to doing all this.
Is where you get your home if you go to them. They can help with the staging of your home.
Hold on.
Here, I'll show you. Here, let me show you another way to do it.
Ryan Dallas Real Estate. Ryan
Like this?
Well, that's one way.
can reach
Here, watch
if you will. All right, back in a moment to get it started. We have a great resource to help our listeners today.
All right,
we call it the Retirement Tax
Okay, we got our new filter inside the canister, new O-ring. Now we're ready to put this doodad back on the tractor. Oil filter's on, drain plugs put back in. Now it's time to add oil. Oh my gosh. We got a fuel filter right there I need to get changed. Then we gotta change that filter. What am I looking for? Oh, the filter wrench. Of course. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. There we go. Gotta loosen up this little deal here on the top of this filter. Go in the cab, turn the key on, prime this filter before I start it. Let it run for a little bit here. So when you start seeing fuel coming out of this thing, that's when you know it's primed. Here she comes. Oh, it timed out again. Yep, there it is. Let's fire it up. Got to go to diagnostics, vehicle diagnostics, engine oil service, clear that. Need to grease this, blow out the engine air filter, cab filter. Our chemical station has made it out of the warehouse. We're gonna test fire it.
Close enough. Turn that on. You just hold it. You gotta hold your finger over it.
Fancy. That's our pump switch. We'll get power from the grain bin. Homemade mixing station. Here we go.
Oh shit, there's a leak there already. That's a used fitting.
Our first leak.
That was the spot I didn't want it to leak.
Other than the leak here, we're in pretty good shape. We'll have our chemicals around the area. Be grabbing jugs, dumping jugs, taking mini bulk totes, putting into here. We measure out what we're putting in right here on the front of this mixing tank. The one fitting that's leaking is the one fitting that we found in the shed. We decided to save a little money, use the fitting that we had. Well, maybe we should have just bought a brand new one. Dad's been working on this morning. We're gonna go test fire that here shortly. I've been working on this 580, getting all the anhydrous gear put in the cab. There's our rate controller. Got all this ran here going out the side of the tractor. Feels like it takes forever to get all this stuff situated in here. and then takes 5 minutes to rip it all out. This thing's ready for an anhydrous bar hookup. Now I'm gonna do the same on the 470. So originally we had a junker garden hose going up to the top of that tank that was hooked to a float. And we're thinking that junker hose we had was choking it down way too much. We thought the float maybe was the problem, but the float is capable of 50 gallon a minute. It's capable of 50 gallon a minute. So long story short, we pitched the junker hose. We've got ourselves a nice heavy 1-inch hose so that we can produce enough water. Ready, set, go. Time.
14 seconds.
14 seconds for 5 gallons. Now we're gonna put the float on here and see how long it takes to fill up this 5 gallon bucket. I can tell you right now, it's gonna take longer than 14 seconds to fill that bucket up with the float on it.
Put it in there.
Ready?
Start it when you put it
Set.
in there.
Go. This is how this float works. Water comes up to the float, shuts it off. Water gets below the float, turns it back on. Off, on. So after some mathing here, it's gonna take an extra 2 hours to fill that tank completely up using that float. So we've decided we're just gonna put the float in it and go with the flow. Up next, we're gonna go get the chemical station. Here we go. Portable chem station here, brought to you by Wendling Farms. No leaks. Perfect. We got to get a splitter for that hydrant, hook our hose up, then we can run fresh water through this chemical funnel, clean jugs out and whatnot. You saw all that yesterday. So yeah, we're ready to go here. Gonna back this thing in the shed, get her unhooked. Couple of rigs rolling out. Whoa. That was a heck of a shift there. I sure didn't like that. Had to jack it up a little bit. Bingo. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe, click that thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Thanks a lot for watching. Everybody take care, and we'll see you later.